shit just like alignment. Mind, body, spirit, always making sure that I'm in line with all the things I'm trying to find. In life you never get that many chances, so I'm on the grind. Looking at the clock because I know I'm running short on time. Steady ducking shade because I know that I was meant to shine. Charging to the game because I know I had to pay the fine. I was in my dreams, I made a plan, so this shit divine. Just to think I made it this far, off of making rhymes.
That's it. Yeah.
Count me out every time. Never had to learn your lesson. Now it's time to pay your fines.
Pay your fines, nigga. You know what time it is, nigga.
Now it's time to pay your
Every
fines.
time I'ma come through, too.
Now it's time to pay. Trying to drive the whip with no gas, boy, there's some misalignment. Nigga try to coach me on success, depend how you define it. I ain't here to play no games with you, this shit do or die. Every time it looks so effortless, like I ain't gotta try. My shit is like a mission, it's a feeling, some say intuition. Hard to reimagine, boy, I'm different, ain't no repetition. Walk up in the room, I feel the tension. Who gon' press the issue? Never know, all them bad decisions might come back to get you. Might come back to haunt you. Shit, that sound awful. I'm just being thoughtful. Alright.
Alright, another day in the books. Didn't get out to shoot much today at all. Was working at home, so just locked myself in the dungeon and I actually got a heap done by it, so it was alright. But yeah, and then the Savi, when we wrapped up work, just thought I'd go in the gym, shoot a few photos up there of the boys while they were doing their thing. A few of the boys are fighting this weekend, as I said the other day, so they were just doing their final little sweat out, which is always a good one to get. It got me thinking when I was up there, shooting a bit of it, just how important it is. Like if you want to shoot sport and shoot, athletes and stuff like that, just having an understanding of the sport, just knowing the sport a little bit, just like what goes into a session or what goes into a game day and stuff like that. Not even like a deep understanding. Like, I'm not even suggesting you have to like do the sport or directly involved or anything like that, but just having like a bit of that definitely helps. But just having a general knowledge of the sport will like make your work so much better and easier. I think it's so important, especially if you're doing like documentary style work, whether it's the photo or the video side. Those little in-between moments, when they're warming up or cooling down or like putting their wraps on or taking their boots off, before and after sessions, that's just like, that's the documentary work. That's what sort of makes the difference between just a highlight reel and like doc work, which is what I really enjoy anyway. I think that's the stuff that really gets your audience immersed in what's happening, you know what I mean? I think that's the word, it's a big word, but yeah, that's what gets your audience to feel like they're there with the athlete or with the team or whatever it is. Like, that's just my little tip for anyone. Yeah, I just think that before and after and those in-between moments, that's what really makes a good dialogue. There's heaps of other stuff, of course, like it's not just that, but I feel like that's one of the easiest, but also like one of the most important things you can do to really get your audience to feel like they're there, to really get them to feel something, those little moments. So that's the rant for today. But yeah, I would say at the bare minimum, at least get on Pinterest, get on YouTube, and just look up some stuff within that sport that you're about to go and shoot. Or it doesn't even have to be sport, even if it's fashion or just some lifestyle stuff or restaurant stuff or I don't know, whatever you're going to shoot, just have a basic understanding. And yeah, just go and get on Pinterest, get on Instagram. Yeah, that were just some thoughts that I was having when I was up there shooting. I was just like, man, like that's the important stuff, and you have to remind yourself sometimes. It's easy to get caught up in just shooting the really cool stuff and the punches flying or the goals being scored or whatever it is, like forgetting about what happens after or what happens before it. Yeah, that's just a little pointer if anyone's watching that's trying to get into it. There's also about 1 billion other people that have way more of an idea than I do, so go watch them. Say on YouTube, if you are interested in that stuff and you want to watch someone that's actually knows what they're talking about, would go watch Danny Gervitz maybe. He's the absolute goat in my opinion of like mini sports doc and sports docs and stuff like that. He's the man, and I learned a lot. I've been watching him for years, and I fucking learned a lot off him. So I'll leave his channel below, and he's pretty good at posting. Like, he posts pretty regularly. He normally always breaks it down, like how he did it, his gear, but even just like even his editing and stuff like that, he even breaks down sometimes, and it's just super helpful. I get heaps of little tips and tricks from him. So he would be one that I would definitely recommend to go and watch if you want to get into this sort of stuff. But anyway, that's enough rambling. It's Thursday today, so tomorrow's Friday, and then we'll be going home. Be going back to Denman tomorrow, so that'll be good. And if anyone's still here, if you're still fucking listening, appreciate it. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you watching.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you watching. Grouse.